Okay, for loops. So these iterations are for if you already know the amount of iterations you want to have, okay, or repeats of the code. So for example, let's make an array, animals, and let's put in this array a couple of different types of animals. Dogs, cats, horses, mice. Okay. Now, let's say for some reason, maybe I had this array, maybe I'd gathered it from the user input. The user had put in all these animals, and I wanted to print these out again. I wanted to say these are the correct animals or something like that. Anyway, I could say for, this is how you could use a for loop for this. You could say for x in animals, and we're going to say print x. Okay, this is interesting. We haven't seen this before yet. So it says for x in animals. That means for every, in this case, every string in the array animals. So x, the first time through, is going to be dogs. The second time through, it's going to be cats. The third time through your for loop, it's going to be horses. And the fourth time through, it's going to be mice. And then after it gets to the end of your for loop, after it gets to the end of this, it's just going to automatically quit. So it's not a while loop where it goes on forever. So let's try running that code and see what it does. Yeah, I see it printed dogs, cats, horses, and mice. It went through and printed all of those, okay? So that's if you want to go through and do something for each of the things in an array, objects in an array. Okay. You can do a similar thing, so just with a string, okay? So for x in, let's say we have banana. Okay, remember to we always put a semicolon at the end there, and remember your indentation. So let's print x. Let's see what it thinks x is when we're going through this one. Oh, I didn't put my in. Okay, for x in banana. Okay, let's try that one here again. See, it went through and it printed each one of those, okay? So it's just going to go through the iteration, however many letters are in banana, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it went through this iteration 6 times, okay? This one, it went through the iteration 4 times, right? Because there was only 4 strings in that array. Okay. We can also do something like, let's say for x in animals. Okay, so those ones were just kind of examples. Let's follow along with this one right here. For x in animals, let's say if x, remember that double equal signs, it means like the equal sign we're used to in math. If x is equal to, let's say if it's equal to horses, we're going to say print yay for horses. Okay, let's try it and see if it works. Oops, need my colon at the end there. Okay, let's try it and see if it works. Oh dear, we have another problem. If you guys picked up on that, remember I need to have that indentation after, so that it knows that this printing goes in my if statement. Okay, let's go again. We run the code and it does say yay for horses, okay, because one of those elements in this array is horses. Okay, so I know this might not seem as important right now, but in the future you'll see that this is actually really helpful. Say you make an array like this with user input. So you say, what are your favorite animals? And the user keeps on putting in favorite animals until they're done. And you want to go through and check and see, you want to go through that array they put in of animals, and you want to see if one of them's the same as one of your favorite animals or something like that. You can use this for loop to do that, okay? You can check, you can go through arrays, you can go through strings, you can go through all kinds